Studies show that we are the average of the friends that we associate with, which means that if you put together the values, character, personality, objectives, if you put together these friends that you associate with and you take the average, will be very close to who you are. This reveals a pearl of ancient wisdom. As the Word of God is always the manual for life, long before universities to be, the wise ones to do studies and researches on labs and everything else, the Holy Scriptures already saying the following: Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. And King David also said on Psalm 26, verse 4, I have not sat with idolatrous mortals, nor will I go in with hypocrites. Which means that the wise person, the person who wants to preserve themselves from evil, they choose carefully their friendships. Because for you to say that you're not influenced by your friends is for you to be naive. You just need to observe. Do this test one day. When you encounter a circle of friends, either of women or men, if you find 3, 4, 5 people or even more in a circle of friends talking, stay from afar and observe that there's always one that influences the others. There's always one who the others are listening to. This is natural, because that person is the one that is heard the most, is the one that expresses their opinions the most sociable, expressive one, and the others are there listening to this person. As the old saying says, he who speaks is planting, and he who hears reaps. So the person who is speaking is planting an idea in the mind of the person. Even though you may say, I'm mature to discern. It's true. I hope you have that. But time to times, a thought comes to our mind that it shouldn't. Isn't that true? Sometimes a word comes to us that if we could, we wouldn't have heard it. But when you are in a circle of friends, that is unavoidable. That's why the Word of God teaches for us to not mix ourselves with scornful, scorners, to not associate ourselves with them. Paul comes in the New Testament to say that certain people are harmful, they have the intention to destroy our faith. We should not even greet them. Not even greet them. Can you imagine? This is not a matter of being rude. This is a matter of preservation of your own faith, your own life. So if this would apply back then, in a world less populated, in a world that people to sit with others, they had to literally go to their houses or meet them in the field, in the market, and talk. Nowadays, imagine how many more opportunities we have on being influenced by people who we never sat with. We never sat physically with them, but we are sitting on the bus, listening. We are on the toilet, sitting down there, listening or watching. We are on our couch in the house, watching our TV. In reality, we are sitting down with them. If they bring their words to us, either through television, mobile phones, movies, social media, group chats on WhatsApp, we are bringing the voices and opinions of these people to us. I'm not telling you that you should be a wanderer, that you're gonna hide in a cave and not associate yourself with anyone. I'm just saying that the Word of God says that you should choose well who you associate yourself with. The biblical wisdom says that iron sharpens iron, which means that you should look for someone that will make you sharper, someone that will point out your mistake, who will teach you, will not bring harmful words, malicious words to plant bad, evil ideas in your head. This is what you need to watch for. Because these people can be in your family. You can have people like this in your family. They can be at your workplace, in your school, in your team, in school, a study team. It can be on your work chat, on WhatsApp. They can be anywhere. And as I said, not only people that are associated with you through a social link, but everything that you consume, every word that you consume. Word generate emotions in us. When you let a word come into your mind, this word will not come back void. That word will not stay there and disappear on thin air. A word will touch your emotional side, bringing happiness, sadness, anxiety, hope. A word will touch your emotional side. And also, a word has the power to be planted, sometimes through years, is dormant there in your head, and on the right time, it sprouts. This happens, for example, when someone tells you about someone else, plants in your head an idea. Look, did you see so-and-so? No, I didn't. What happened? No, so-and-so did this and that. Look, so-and-so, it's very, and then an adjective comes. So-and-so is very proud. It's envious, and this, and that. It plants a word about so-and-so in your mind. Maybe you don't see so-and-so for many months or even years. But that thought, you think, it's gone. It's just a cheap talk. I even tied it up. You say that. When I heard, I even tied it up. But you cannot erase what you've heard. Isn't that true? After a while, years after maybe, you encounter so-and-so, and then something happens that brings to your memory that word that was planted in your head. And then you take an action upon that, because the word that was planted in you is like a light that is on. I knew it. The other person warned me of so-and-so. And then based on that word that could be lying, that could be motivated by envy or by a desire to harm that person, a gossip, and then you take an action against that person. Isn't that real? Will you deny that this happens to you, to me, to all of us? This happens every day. It's the most usual thing. That's why we have to act as a police officer of our own minds and ears. We have to be police officers of our own ears. What do we bring to our ears? What do we put in front of our eyes? And this includes the friendships we have, the groups we belong to, and people that we associate with. Think about it, because maybe you're not advancing in life, and you never thought that who is holding you back, not allowing you to run, are the friends you have, are the people that you associate with, people that you say, they are like me, they are brothers, childhood friends. Is a person like this or that, they helped me back then. Okay, but it's not because the person helped you once that they will always be a help in your life. Maybe they only helped you once, and now they are a burden. And you are afraid on saying no, you're afraid on not accepting the invitations of that person, and the person stays there as a leech or a bug sucking your blood. Watch over your friends if you want to grow, if you want to advance and run in your life.
Did you like this? Would you like to hear it again? Listen to it as many times as you need until this content becomes part of you. Don't forget to leave your like, comment, and share. See you next time.